I don't really know how to intro this video, really. This is gonna be my trying to conceive journey video. We are in our second month of trying, and it is day 8 of my cycle today. It is currently the 2nd of July 2024, and yeah, like I said, this is our second month trying to conceive. I don't know, give a bit of background if you guys don't know already. I have been diagnosed, oh, I was going a little bit dark there. I have been diagnosed with endometriosis. I got diagnosed years ago. I want to say around 2018-19, so it's been a while. So I don't know how easy this is going to be for me. Last month, when it was our first proper month trying, so a bit of a background, I came off my pill, my contraceptive pill, back in November of 2022. So it's coming on like, it's like, what, a year and a half, coming on to 2 years. I knew I wanted to come off the pill because I'd been on it for like nearly 10 years. I didn't like the way it was making me feel. I just felt quite numb to a lot of things. And yeah, I just kind of wanted all the added hormones and stuff out of my body, and I wanted my body to do what it's meant to be doing naturally. That is the reason that I came off my pill, and I also wanted my body to be able to regulate its hormones and stuff before we start trying for a baby, and also have enough time, because I know that some women, they'll come off their pill and then they literally like fall pregnant the next month. But then I know some women will come off their contraceptive pill and it will take them like a year to get like even normal periods again, because obviously when you're on the pill, you're not actually having a period, it's a withdrawal bleed. So that was another thing. I didn't know what my body was like without this contraceptive pill. I didn't know what my periods were like. I didn't know whether my cycles were regular, irregular. I wanted to be more in tune with my body before we started trying. Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to give as much of a background as I possibly can, really. So yeah, came off my pill November 22. Have been diagnosed with endometriosis. Yeah, last month we properly started trying. I've got 2 apps I've been like tracking everything on my phone. Basically, I use the Flow app. I've been using the Flow app since before I came off the pill. Like, I just thought it was quite handy to have. But now coming off my pill, it really does help. It looks like this, and it kind of just predicts like when your period's coming and also when your fertile window's gonna be. I mean, I wouldn't go off what an app is saying your fertile window is, because everyone's ovulation days are completely different. This is like going off an average woman, and obviously that doesn't fit every single woman. So for example, I found out, because I've started doing ovulation test strips as well every single day. So I start on day 8 of my cycle right up until I came on my period last month. I mean, last month was the first month I did start tracking my ovulation with these test strips. I bought a box on Amazon. It was like a pack of 50. I think I paid like £20 for them. They're just like the really cheap little ones, but they are really good and they've done the job for me, and I'm able to pop them in my other app, which I will show you in a sec. I do want to actually buy some of the Clear Blue digital ovulation tests this cycle as well. They are more expensive, and I think you only get 5 in a pack. I think it's like £20 for a pack of 5, so it's a lot more expensive. But I'm thinking when the like paper strips start showing that I am reaching my peak, then I can start taking the Clear Blue ones just to double check that that is accurate, just so I know for a fact that I'm covering my fertile period, if that makes sense. So yeah, I tracked my ovulation through both of the apps, also through the test strips. Billy and I have also been taking prenatal vitamins. So I've been taking I think they're the Well Woman preconception vitamins, and Billy's been taking the Wellman, like basically the man version of it, basically. So we've also been taking the vitamins. I also bought this book on Amazon, which is actually, it's like huge. It's like a pregnancy Bible. So I know it says on here the day by day pregnancy book. So the majority of it is for when you are pregnant. Say for instance, like I'll open it here and it will say like you are 16 weeks and 6 days, and it will tell you everything that's going on in your body on that day and what's happening with the baby, etc. But the first half of it explains like day by day of like your menstrual cycle, and also your ovulation period, like your ovulation window, and it will tell you like what's happening in your body during your ovulation, during like if you do conceive, like what's happening, and it will like say just like some symptoms that you might feel. So for example, like an implantation bleed, you might think you're starting your period, but actually it's an implantation bleed, and stuff like that. So I have found this is quite useful. I've just been reading it on the day that I'm at. So say today I'm on day 8, so I am going, let me try and find it. This would be my page today, and it just basically says this is day 8 of your menstrual cycle. And it tells you like what's happening in your body and changes during your cycle and stuff like that. It is really good. Again, I got this on Amazon. I think this was about £20 as well. Everything on mine is basically £20 at the minute. So yeah, I've really been enjoying reading that because it's just like a page a day, which I find really interesting, and I just find this whole process really interesting. Okay, the battery died, so I actually don't remember what I was talking about, but I know that I have to show you the other app. So these are the 2 apps I'm using. So I already told you about the Flow app, and the other one's called the Pre-Mum one, and it links with your ovulation tests. So these are my ovulation tests, and it just kind of tracks them. My battery is flashing on this one now too. Great. But anyway, today I'm on low, which is expected for cycle day 8. And yeah, I thought I would just bring you along on this TTC journey. It is cycle day 22 today, and I am 2 DPO, I think. I haven't caught up with you guys in quite a while actually, because I've just been so busy. Last week I was so busy with work, and then we went to Italy for my cousin's wedding. So yeah, I was just busy, couldn't really catch up with you guys. But I believe I ovulate, because I do these tests, as you guys know, and I believe that I ovulated late this cycle. I don't know if that is a cause for concern. I'm not sure. I did read up that it is normal to have like a fluctuation on your ovulating days, so I'm not going to read too much into it. The positive about this cycle though, which makes me feel, I don't know, happy, excited, hopeful about this round is I had the highest spike that I've had so far. So this is my chart, if you can see. Let me try and... That was my chart, and my peak went to a 1.1, which is the highest I've ever had it. And the line, as you can see, I don't know if you can see if it's going to focus. There we go. On cycle day, I think it was 19. It's the test line is darker than the control line, and that is exactly what you want. From my previous cycle, I only had a peak of 0.88, and that is what my line looked like. They were pretty much the same. So I had a lot higher of a peak this round, which hopefully is a good sign. But last month I peaked on cycle day 17. This cycle was cycle day 19. It makes my luteal phase shorter, and I've heard that if your luteal phase is shorter, then it's harder for like a pregnancy to stick, because that's like the implantation phase. So normally I think an average woman, implantation occurs from 6 DPO to 10 DPO. So obviously you want your luteal phase to be as long as possible to sustain a pregnancy, basically. My chart is kind of showing that I am due my next period next Wednesday, so 8 days from today. So I literally, like, if I count as days post ovulation, that'll be 10 DPO. So I'm literally scraping it minutely. So that's one thing I am a bit worried about. I would have preferred it to be like a couple days later. Fingers crossed that everything will be fine, everything will be as it should be. I also had a blood test yesterday. Oh, I hate needles so much. But yeah, I went and got a blood test. They tested loads of different things, like liver, kidney, loads of different problems. They tested all my hormones, so my FSH levels, my LH levels. They want to check my progesterone's rising to like basically say that I definitely did ovulate. The only thing I would say about that is because I ovulated really late, I ovulated, from what I can tell, on Sunday, on day 20 of my cycle. And I had the blood test early morning, like literally like 8:30 in the morning, yesterday, day 21 of my cycle. So I don't know whether my progesterone levels would have rose like significantly for them to tell that I have ovulated. Gonna take a cheap pregnancy test. I am 10 DPO today, if I can open it. I am 10 DPO today. I don't think I'm pregnant. I really don't. I just have like that feeling that I'm not. My battery's gonna die. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I don't think I am, but we'll see. We wait. Even though I feel like I'm not, still obviously really want to be. Just, yeah, I've been getting a lot of like signs that I am coming on my period. Okay, it's time. No. Okay, so I did come on my period, and now I am, this will be the 3rd cycle that we are trying, so month 3 of trying to conceive. So who knows if it'll be this month. Praying, fingers crossed, everything, all the good vibes. I did order off Amazon last night a BBT thermometer, which, if you don't know, it's a basal body temperature thermometer. So you're meant to take it every morning before you get out of bed, like before you move, before you get out of bed, everything. And it kind of is another way to confirm ovulation. So I need to read more into it, but from what I can gather, I'm pretty sure once you've ovulated, it rises. And then I think if you have conceived, if you are pregnant, it rises again. Whereas I think if you haven't conceived, it dips. It just like keeps dipping. Don't take that for word by word. I need to do some more research on it. By the way, guys, I am not naked. I've just had a shower, so hence the hair. I'm in my towel. I'm just about to start filming a little vlog. So if you are seeing this clip in the future and then you remember me looking like this in another vlog, just know I was trying to conceive a little bubba. But yeah, talking of little bubbas, we actually have our little baby, a little fur baby, with us this weekend. She's a little poorly one because she's got a little grass seed. She's got grass seed in her paw, so she's got a little cone around her head, bless her. She's on antibiotics and stuff like that. So yeah, but I just thought I would keep you in the loop. I'm trying to keep all the positive vibes, all the positive energy. We will get there. I'm back in the bathroom. I am 7 DPO today, which I know is so early, so early to take a test, but I actually can't wait. And it's today, and then the next day I can test is Thursday, so I'll be 10 DPO. So I was going to wait until Thursday, but I'm just desperate. So I'm going to take one. Right, okay, I'm going to have a look. Cannot see a line at all. You can tell it's basically autumn now because the hoodie blanket is back out in full swing, but I am on my 4th cycle now of trying to conceive, and I don't know whether I showed you guys before, but this cycle the new thing that we are trying is this clear blue fertility monitor. I've heard really good things about this, so I wanted to give it a go. So basically it's just ovulation strips, but obviously they're clear blue ones. So if I turn it on for you, this is what it looks like, and let me get on my cycle. So today I got a big fat peak. Woo! Well, actually my peak was yesterday, and then today was my 2nd day of getting a peak. So I believe today is ovulation day. So we shall see. But if I go on the home and then go on like the calendar, here we go. You can see my calendar. So all the light purple days at the top, they were when I was at low fertility. The medium purple ones are high fertility. And then you can see the dark purple ones with the smiley faces. They are my peak. So it's very snazzy. It is expensive though. It is an expensive purchase, and the strips to go with it are expensive. Oh, my battery's dying, bear with. So yeah, like I was saying, the strips to go with the monitor are expensive as well. So yeah, this is what we've been trying this cycle, so I will keep you guys updated as usual. I've also been taking my BBT, my basal body temperature, every single morning. So yeah, I'm on my 2nd pack of the Easy at Home. You get 50 strips per pack, and on my 2nd. So yeah, so today, yeah, it's like I say, it's ovulation day. So I'm going to test next Wednesday, I think. So I'll be 9 DPO. We're back. It's 9 DPO today on our 5th month of trying. So let's take a pregnancy test. Okay, my 3-minute timer is on. And let's just wait while it's developing. This wait is honestly horrible, because I know that I'm either going to be so happy or really upset. But fingers crossed, and I can always test tomorrow. Oh god, I just feel sick. Okay, the time's up. I think it's negative. Okay, here we go again. Negative. It is month 6 of trying. Sorry if it is a bit noisy. We've just moved into our brand new home and we currently live on a building site, so there's that. I'm currently doing like a cheapy test that's got 3 minutes left, and I'm also doing my clear blue monitor. I don't think I am pregnant. One, I've had literally no symptoms at all, like anything. Maybe it's just because I'm not symptom spotting, I don't know, but yeah, literally no symptoms at all. Like a tiny bit of cramping, but literally lasts like the tiniest little bit and then went. And we are going on our honeymoon next week on Wednesday. Okay. No. Okay, I've just taken the test. I have placed it face down. My heart is pitter-pattering, pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Oh my gosh! There's 9! Oh my god! I can't remember the last time I picked up my camera for this vlog. I'm guessing it was probably after our chemical pregnancy. That was 2 months ago now, coming on 2 months. I feel like my hope is just getting less and less as the months go on, and all the negative tests I'm seeing, and it's so painful. It's just so painful to keep seeing these negative pregnancy tests every single month for coming on a year. Well, I say coming on a year, I think we're on like month, I think we're coming into like month 11. I don't even know now. It all kind of just blends into one really, but it's just a horrible feeling. And I'm at the point now where I kind of expect it, and I can't see it going another way. Billy and I have been getting some tests done and everything like that, which is good, obviously. Like, I'm really happy and thankful and glad that my GP are really good, and they're taking us seriously, and they know that we've been trying for a long time for our age. We've obviously had the chemical pregnancy, the early miscarriage, and I already have been diagnosed with endometriosis. So those are like 3 things that don't really go hand in hand. I don't know. So yeah, we're just looking into some things at the minute. My heart is just broken. And now I've got some baby things that obviously I bought in the time that I was pregnant, just sitting in our spare room, basically collecting dust, not knowing what to do with it. Oh my god, I look crazy. But I've just woken up. It is so early. It's 6:30 in the morning, and I've literally been wide awake all night for hours. Billy's just left for work, which is why I've come to do this test. I am currently 2 months post laparoscopy surgery, and we are about to start IVF, not too long away. We are just like currently in the process of choosing our clinic to start IVF, and like we've had all the funding accepted and everything from the NHS, so yeah, that's like kind of the next step. But obviously we're still trying in the meantime, and just praying that a miracle happens. But yeah, I will come back when the time has gone. So nervous, my heart is going 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm so scared. Okay, I need to sit.